Welcome back, listeners. Today, we're diving into language you can use to describe being scared. Erica, what are some key words learners should know if they want to talk about frightening experiences in English?
Great question, Marco. Words like spooky, creepy, and chilling are essential. For instance, spooky describes something a little bit scary, like a dimly lit house at night. Creepy often refers to something that gives you an uncomfortable or uneasy feeling, like an old doll staring at you.
Interesting. And when someone says a place is ultra spooky, they're emphasizing just how scary it feels. It's like saying super scary. Are there other expressions that show levels of fear?
Absolutely. Terrifying is even stronger, used for things that are extremely scary, maybe like a horror movie or a haunted house on Halloween. Then we have idioms like gives me the creeps, which means something makes you feel nervous or scared, often without a clear reason.
That's helpful. I also notice phrases like scary-looking mansion. Can you explain how English speakers use looking to describe things?
Of course. Adding looking after an adjective lets you describe appearance, like creepy-looking clown or nice-looking dog. This pattern is super common and lets you instantly communicate a visual impression, whether positive or negative.
Now that we've covered some basic words, let's transition to idioms. Erica, I heard getting goosebumps in the dialogue. What does that mean, and how is it used in English?
Getting goosebumps means your skin forms small bumps due to fear, excitement, or cold. It's like when you watch a scary movie and your arms tingle. The term comes from how goose skin looks when plucked, which is similar to how our skin reacts.
That's a vivid image. Another term I noticed was scaredy cat. How does this differ from calling someone a coward?
Good observation. Scaredy cat is a playful, informal way often used with kids to call someone easily frightened. Coward is more serious and can even be an insult, meaning someone lacks courage. For example, running away from a harmless spider might get you called a scaredy cat, but refusing to help someone in need could be called cowardly.
So, context matters a lot. Can you give a hypothetical scenario using both?
Sure. Imagine a child refusing to enter a dark room. They might be teased as a scaredy cat. But if an adult avoids standing up for a friend in trouble, others may call them a coward. Both relate to fear, but the tone and seriousness are different.
Let's shift gears and discuss how different cultures approach fear and the supernatural. In the dialogue, you mentioned Latin Americans are more superstitious than people from Anglo countries. Why do you think that is?
It's fascinating, Marco. In many Latin American countries, beliefs in ghosts, spirits, and urban legends are woven into daily life. There are stories like La Llorona or El Duende that are passed down generations. In contrast, Anglo cultures might focus more on superstitions like unlucky numbers or black cats, but often treat ghosts as entertainment rather than reality.
That makes sense. Do you think these differences affect how people react to scary situations or paranormal events?
Definitely. For example, studies show that people who grow up hearing ghost stories are more likely to report supernatural experiences. In a 2018 survey, over 60% of respondents in Mexico claimed to have witnessed ghostly phenomena, while only about 20% in the UK did. Cultural narratives shape what we expect and even what we notice.
So, our background influences not just our beliefs, but our perceptions of reality itself. That's a powerful idea.
Exactly. And these cultural scripts can make language learning richer when you learn the vocabulary of fear. You also explore traditions, stories, and social attitudes from around the world.
To wrap up, let's talk about applying this vocabulary in real life. Erica, can you share some practical ways learners can use scary language in everyday English?
Sure thing. You can use these words and idioms to describe movies, weather, or even people. For example, after watching a suspenseful film, you might say, "That was so spooky it gave me goosebumps." Or if you see an abandoned building, you could call it creepy looking.
What about in social situations? Suppose someone tells a strange story at a party. How could you respond using what we've learned?
Great scenario. You might say, "Wow, that story really creeped me out." Or even joke, "You're such a scaredy cat." Practicing these expressions in context helps solidify them, and using playful language can make conversations more engaging.
Is there a common mistake learners make when using this vocabulary?
Often, learners confuse spooky and creepy. Remember, spooky is more about an atmosphere like foggy nights, while creepy refers to things that make your skin crawl, like insects or unsettling people. Try to notice these nuances when watching shows or reading stories.